So isn't that great? It's late, and it's been a half rainy day, second half. Um, but fan funding, is that new? Super chat, super stickers. I can't remember. Anyway, it's late, and as I say, till I know that he sees it. Secondly, please see the emails. I'm hoping that the misunderstanding will be clarified by them. Um, I do feel like I need a quick drink of water, and I meant to do that over here. Um, Things being good, not getting into trouble. Um, but yeah, I came up with a little bit of a start of an idea of a song. It's gonna be down a little bit, but yeah, it's true. This phone, it's sometimes the internet kind of drops on it often, and this and that, or setting up a video doing this, but it's the device I have handy to me at the moment, is often very tedious. I'm not complaining, it's not. So I'm thankful about that. But anyway, I started to write a song, wanted to kind of share a little bit of it while I'm kind of hearing it in my head. It's already starting to fade a little bit just because my memory is bad for those kind of things unless I'm hearing it. And then, also be able to make out my scribbles. I might put the AC on. Um, but yeah, I don't even know what inspired this song. I know I was listening to a busker playing Always on My Mind. And on a video, and hello, we got a viewer. And I was listening to a Bellamy Brothers song, and that's really cool. Yeah, I really don't know. And then I thought of a song that I know of, a lady named Erin sings this. I really, really don't know. And not message, because I think that word all the time. What made me think of it, but it's kind of cool that it kind of has spun out. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me over the AC. It's not a lot written to this yet. You're welcome to submit some lyric ideas. I might not use them exactly, but, I'll give you credit for the idea, or something like that. It's one of those things, right, with the internet? But, okay, that was saying good there. Yeah, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll play a little bit in this till he gets back, but, we have lots of time tomorrow if it rains. Even if it rains half of the day, and but yeah, hopefully take a look and see the email, and it helps clarify the misunderstanding. Welcome. But yeah, so, and the light looks perfect, so that's good. I am a little bit warm, but the AC is on, just came on, so that should help. But I almost covered up the song. Goodness gracious me. So let's do that, and then yeah, maybe do a couple other little songs. But hopefully I'll get them done before it comes down, and we'll agree to do more tomorrow because it's late, we're tired. Health symptoms aren't too noticeable at the moment, so I should be able to sleep fine. And yeah, tomorrow is Sunday. That's the thing, today is Saturday, so I'm in no work tomorrow either. Okay, so let's do this first and we'll go from there. Okay. I understand it has I need lotion again. It doesn't seem like it's cooling things off very well. It's not coming past the piano, I guess, but hopefully it will. Okay, I'm sticking a little bit. See? Not that sweaty, but here. Woo! They were dancing, so in love with each other. I gotta do a laptop so I can get it back. I do want to do stuff with that. Okay, and our light. Okay. Dancing, so in love with each other. On the dance floor. And the day you're longing to the night. best part when I wrote it. The random friend was there. It hadn't worked it into the lyrics yet, but I thought I had, or something. I don't know. It's just kind of like, how did this part fit in? I still strongly remember. That's not the song I thought it was, otherwise it would fit the title pretty good. Welcome. I think I have chat on. I hope I do. Oh, the viewer left. But, yeah. It's interesting, actually, because there's a few songs that have dance in the title alphabetically showing in this random book of songs. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. I don't think I know that one. I think I know... I thought I knew that one, but then the lyrics aren't looking familiar, so... I don't know any of them. And then there's something else in between. Delicado Baya, does that mean dance in some other language? And then we're back to Dancing on the Ceiling, which is not the one I thought it was either. Oh, what a feeling, dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling, dancing on the ceiling. Who does that? Is that Prince? We got someone just tuned in. Welcome. Well, when you're at the moment, 8 minutes in. Not going to be a super long one tonight because it's almost bedtime. I'm just flipping through a songbook that has 2 songs called Evergreen in it. Stars Born. Love Softer. Oh, I didn't know that this was from that. But that's an old movie that got remade, I think, because we get a second viewer. Love, soft as an easy chair. Love, fresh as the morning air. Love that is shared with you. I have found with you. I don't know how that part goes. I like a rose under the snow. April snow? Does that sound right? I guess so. I was always certain love would grow. I don't know that part very well. I'm not doing it very well. But we do have someone here. Who do we got? Where are you watching from? Don't be shy. There's lots of random bits of songs in this book. I haven't pre-selected them because I kind of whimsically did this. I started off with an original song and the viewer left it like, well, wasting my time. Well, that's what the customer did, you know. And we both agreed that, you know, like, it would have been really nice to have something came up, or was there something else I was going to do today as well? Maybe I'll do that. Or, oh yeah, would have been nice to have said something came up, or I can't make it. Anyway, welcome. But yeah, so basically, it's late before bed, but I did an original song. I wanted to get it, a little bit of it recorded, that's never happened before, just so that I made sure that I did. I mean, this platform isn't good unless things get comments that remind me of a post that I've noticed, but we have 2 viewers. Welcome. Where are you watching from? Just looking through these songs here. A lot of and looking for ones I know. And then I'll put on a little before bed show. I think I did Keep on Loving You by, I believe, Reba recently on here. But that's not that same song. We got someone, welcome to Letter. Okay, speaking of, I know someone who's done music with Joe Cocker, David Bowie, and the Beatles. Saw someone at Beatles shirt recently. And I also, I thought for my friends were dad's favorites. Someone left, either came back, someone else is here, so let me just do a song because I found one. Give me a ticket for an airplane, hey. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone, I'm going home. Baby, she wrote me a letter. Welcome, second as well. I don't care how much money I gotta spend. I gotta get back to my baby. Lonely days are gone, going home. My baby wrote me a letter. Well, she wrote me a letter, said she couldn't live without me no more. Listen, baby, can't you see I gotta get back to my baby once more? Anyway, there was somebody there for the first 2 verses, and I don't know what it does at that point. Like I say, this doesn't have full versions of the songs in it. It's got a lot of songs in it, and we went from 2 to 3 now. But welcome. Where are you watching from? Happy that you're here. And if Doug Land's here, I would like to make sure that you're realizing something I'm trying to reach you with. So let me know that you're here if you are. Let a Smile Be Your Umbrella. That's a neat title. So I'm just looking through, and oh, that one's an old one. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. She may be playing piano. He may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house that's hidden by a hill. Won't you please come get you, baby? Maybe. Just looking through these songs, trying to find one to do. What was that one? I believe it's by Shinedown. I follow you down through the eye of the storm. Is there a song you'd like to request? If I don't have the music handy for it, I could look it up, but the other device is being used by someone else in the house, and the other one has stuff open on it at the moment that I want to look back at. But I could sing it a cappella. We have 3 people here. I think 2 just came in. So yeah, feel free to make song requests, and otherwise I'll just try and find a couple more from here. It's another tequila sunrise, staring slowly across the sky. I don't know that very well though, and I'm looking at the next lyric and I'm not sure where that's heading. It could be done with livery. I don't know anything about that necessarily. Is it Takalini that's watching, or who are the two at the top? Feel free to introduce yourself and where you're watching from now. I don't think that's the song I think it is. And it mentions something that made me look away from a couple of music books that I found the other day, because I figured I'm hanging up about a certain thing. But I might as well see if it's at least, try not to associate. I wouldn't mind trying to do one or two more songs on this. What time is it getting to be? We got 2 people just tuned in, 11 o'clock. Yeah, he might not be down for another 5 or 10 minutes. You tell me your dream, I'll tell you mine. That's an interesting title. Why is this more noticeably happening? The piano, it has we never have it down, but it has a cover for the keys. And we always put the phone kind of on the corner here, partially leaning on that, but for some reason it seems more hazardous tonight. I don't know. I mean, mine, I don't do a lot of the piano, and that's another maybe reason to do it on the, even though the case is good, I think, to do it on the laptop so I can put it up there. So I'll try not to disappoint the person that we have here by doing one more song. I just got to figure out what it is. If you have a request, let me know. Now it's showing me a bunch of Christmas songs at the back of this mixed book. This is not all Christmas songs. I'm going to flip through it one more time, just in case there's something I maybe missed. The Book of Love. That's ironic that that came up. Okay, that's really making me uneasy that keeps moving. Have I looked at this book recently? No, that's all Elvis. I was thinking about Elvis. I was thinking about Elvis. I was thinking about Elton John. Riding the Rainbow. We got 2 people here. If you'd like to make a song request, you can do a couple more before kind of getting ready for bed shortly. 1 here now. I did this one not long ago. That's wild. Okay, story time. Before bed story time as well. So I just did an original song a little bit ago. And one of the things that kind of came into it essentially was about a friend that passed away a little while ago. Not long after, YouTube showed me 2 movies. 3 actually. Free Bird. They're all free actually. A Country Called Home. Funny, I was thinking about Stone a lot lately too. Country Called Home. I don't know why it's called that, but it's pretty good. And there was a couple of ironic scenes, and that was actually before the funeral. And then, oh hello, I'll be done in a moment here. And then Max and Me, and that one had a ironically karaoke scene in it, and they sang that song, which gave it a new memory from the one I had with it. But this seems more risque than usual, Glennie. I don't know why, but it is otherwise looking. Please, this seems more risque than so. Because I keep putting my arms in. Maybe that's the thing, but I would always do that. Maybe he wouldn't, but like I say, it is getting late, so we'll try and just do one more song if you have a song request. And but yeah, it's been. Oh, we have 2 now. It's been perfect connected. I wish you hadn't turned that thing off, and I'm going to sweat bullets and get roasted to death. Went on for just a while longer. Were you visiting with the dog? Sure. Huh? Could I figure that one out by memory? Kind of makes me think of something I just said. Just a little bit longer. Oh, won't you stay? look up this too. That does make me think, though. If there's any songs of that kind of oldies era that you'd like to request, we'll try and do them tomorrow or this coming week, but possibly tomorrow is going to be a rainy day. And I think that those would be fun to sing. And apparently the chord pattern is popular and kind of that melody too, but I know when we were singing songs about people we know, ironic because of the figure skating thing, here's another one. I don't remember very much of it, but it might even be the same song as the other one. Funny because the Frank one come out tonight, come out tonight. You better tell your mama. Come out tonight. Yeah. Anyway, the both of you laughed. So the both of you laughed. No tasting of music. Just kidding. Anywho, but then two just came. It's been really sporadic, but he's normally the one at the piano, and he has some things he'd like to do, and now there's three. So here's what I'd like for you to try and promise to us. Make the next 15 minutes really worth it for all of us, by suggesting good content, suggesting songs, engaging, and all that. Which was the opposite of what I was saying. And we do this for another 15 minutes, and it would be lovely. And then we can sleep at night. Let's get it. How do you at night? How do you with your head? Dear Mr. President, we're going to get political here. We do have one person here. But yeah, so he's got to do a couple of things where I was sitting and then also play a little piano. So, because that's kind of the routine. And routine is a great thing as well as flexibility. Yeah, it's really been flashing. Take Lenny, are you keep coming in wondering, should I say something? Say something? I don't know, I still feel from the thing that happened. I emailed you. So please check that out. And I know I got a little bit worried. Oh wow! Suddenly 1 to 4. I was trying some different. It just so happened. I just found myself trying some different approaches of addressing what had came up, and I'm hope that it helps. Or some of my other recent content, which was kind of just in a general sense, but also maybe back in my mind a little bit of that. Every heart in love, you were always on my mind. Anyway. 4 to 1 and we're starting back. 1 can make a dream come true. 2 something 3 because it's plain to see that it is the for me. And 4 repeat steps 1 2 3 5 make it one with me. If ever I believe the work is done, starting back 1. I was just looking through that. Yeah, you're right. I put something in the pages, but it's kind of a disappointing book. I don't know very many of them.
This one? Oh, there's what?
Lovely Hula Hands.
Yeah.
Is that whose nickname is that?
I don't know.
Lovely to look at. Okay.
You can turn off the air conditioner, please.
Okay. So I don't want us to get too into it, and I would even you to be the one that gets the wheel of it. Now, some
what if it was...
But yes, this made me especially anxious. I don't know why it was doing that more than ever.
Now, I don't actually want the
what?
Camera upon my face all that much.
Well,
I suppose I'm going to be singing the first thing. So
that's interesting because you always do.
Well, no, hey, I'll put it where I want it.
Okay, just very careful about dropping.
Yes. I figured that since Corey's been doing vocal stuff, I'll start off with some vocal stuff too.
I was hoping to be finished before I came down, but
now they're gone. Whoever it was, they were.
I know, it's kind of motivating, but there's always a curiosity. Is someone going to come and stay for a while?
Yeah. Incidentally, it's this third pedal here over here that you want to use.
No, I like the other one. It makes
Yeah?
it big.
Oh, well, this one, it does something different. It holds down whatever.
Did you take that page out of here that I put in there?
I didn't take anything out of there.
Okay,
It's
so if
not
we ever
this
did
book,
bring-
right? It's
Oh.
a different book.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But, yeah.
It's coil bound. Anyway, here
I'll
it is.
be Alberta
without
bound.
Much further ado.
Oh, somebody's saying something. Wow.
Thank you. Anyway, please.
1 minute, please. Do you happen to know Tegolini? Just because it looks like you might have a name of a similar cultural background? And well, what? And we got two here.
Any case, I'm going to play and sing Lullaby of the Leaves. Can We Friend? I'll have a look at your channel if you have one, and maybe we can subscribe. In the meantime, riddle me where southern skies can wash me with a million eyes. Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the comfort me with heaven's blue and let me dream a dream or two. Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the I'm breezing along the breeze, a little song, familiar dreams. Oh, that pine melody, caressing the shore, familiar to me. I've heard it before. That suffering, don't I feel it in my soul? And don't I know I've reached my goal? Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the leaves. Something about it, whenever I listen, thank you for the like if I just got that one. Whenever I listen to the original recordings of songs like this, I usually don't particularly care for the style. But I've been doing this in sort of lyrical style, but it still seems, maybe it really could use a bit of a cover me with southern skies, can watch me with a million eyes. Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the with heaven's blue and let me dream a dream or two. Oh, sing me to sleep, lullaby of the I think I'm still undecided. I'll have to work it out. Now, another piece that I think would be fun to play is Summertime. That's, I think, by George Gershwin. Because here, it's kind of summertime. Let's see. Summertime, and the river is fish are jumping, and the garden is high. think I've ever sung it in that key before. I think I've sung it in C minor before. So that didn't go as well as I would have liked it to. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. So hush now, baby, don't you cry. Something like that. Any case, how about... No, oh, there's somebody's watching now. Manhattan, some actual piano stuff. Not everybody might care for my singing voice.
Why does it matter? No, way good.
Hey, come on.
But man, I'm just looking at all the comments. Sorry. Because you're ignoring them. I would never do that.
That's true, I was ignoring the comments.
Interesting little dancing emoji. Thanks for the like. Canada. No, way good. Yeah, Canada. So do you know Takalani Natural Vibes? I asked one more time just because I'm curious. I know I keep alluding to it. Trying to get a message to him. It's all right. Can I see that other book, please?
Okay.
Can I see that book? Thank you. Good to Just a minute, please. Well, can I end the podcast? You can keep playing.
Give it back, please. What's wrong with me continuing to play?
Fine. Whoops, nice going. I was gonna end the podcast. Nobody's there. We can't go all night.
I wasn't planning to.
Okay.
Anyway, now that we've had all that,
it would have been a great finale song to get that.
I guess it would have been.
Oh well. Sorry, we don't.
I was planning once again to do some improvising afterwards.
Okay, and speaking of that, we do a little bit of most styles: love, kindness, happiness, and
Yes. So, those of you who are here just heard Manhattan Serenade by the American composer Louise Alter. And yes, I'm going to play a little bit of classical stuff, and then I'll probably do a little bit of improvising afterwards, which I quite enjoy doing.
We do have lots of time tomorrow.
Anyway, this fellow behind me for some reason just is eager that I stop playing, which, you know, is
No, I
anything.
just.
He wanted me to end the podcast for some reason, and I figured as long as people are watching, why don't I keep playing if I'm going to keep playing anyway? Does that make any sense?
And then I said, okay, anyway.
I think it does, and you know, I'm the one who started this channel, so I think that I should have at least some say in what happens when these podcasts. Hello, hello, hello. I see there's 3 people watching. So that was Sweet Remembrance by Mendelssohn. The piece before that was Morning Song, followed by some improvisation. How about, it's like he said, when there's people watching, it's hard to stop playing. But what's the problem with that? It's a Saturday. So here's a lovely piece of music from, I think, the 30s or 40s, 1937. Harbor Lights. I'm not going to sing it. It's got a lovely melody. You've heard the piece. Well, I will sing just a little bit of it. Just so you. I saw the harbor lights. They only told me you were parting. It's kind of sad, but the music, the melody is lovely. So here it is. I hope you enjoy it. that seems like a good place to leave it. Thank you very much for watching, and
No, I can do it.
all right,
You figured it out?
yeah.
Okay, cool.